Okay, I have a 2005-2006 Transit Duratalk TDCR. And we've just done the alternator on it, and after we fitted the alternator we realized the aircon compressor had seized, and for whatever reason it had damaged the alternator. Not sure how or established how yet, but we've tested the alternator on the bench and it was faulty, and obviously just coincidental, who knows. But anyway, customers obviously had to pay for the alternator and didn't really want to pay any more money for the aircon. So what we had to do is we had to get around by putting a different belt on and getting rid of the compressor. And I'll show you what we've done. See, we've got a new belt from Ford, which was much shorter, and we've had to get rid of this. Now this is a tensioner. It's quite a long belt that we've had to remove over there. But this tensioner is quite a silly idea because there's no clearance to get onto it to release it. So it's very tricky anyway, and you can see there where it actually rubs up against there, and you know, it's just all round a bad idea. So we've done away with that tensioner because obviously it doesn't drive anything else other than tension up the belt. A lot of these Transits have already what they call a stretch belt on it, and you need that belt, which we've replaced. Now how you go about that is there's a single bolt that holds the top of that tensioner in. If I go through, we've had to drill a hole to get to that bolt. Again, no clearance, so we've drilled a hole. You can see exactly where it is. We will obviously cover that hole up with a grommet once we've finished here. But I just wanted to make this video clear. And then obviously you need to take the bottom bolt out, which holds that one in. And that is obviously on the actual alternator bracket, which if I hold it here, you'll be able to see just there. And that's just one single bolt, which is that one there. Now, once you remove that, you can see no belt on the actual compressor. You've got one pulley up top, which still no belt on it, but that is secure. There's a bolt through the middle of it that holds it on, so we can leave that in place in case you ever wants to replace the aircon, which is that on there. And then you just got a single belt between the crankshaft pulley and the alternator, which you can see over there. Now that stretches on. Pretty basic really. Once you got it on the alternator pulley, just take a 15mm socket onto one of these three bolts and you just turn it on, and that's on, nice and tight, nice and solid. So all we have to do now is start it up and make sure it's charging and the customer's ready to go. Just a short little video explaining how to get rid of the aircon on your Transit should it fail, because that compressor can't be cheap. We haven't priced it up, but this is a work van, and the customer needs to work tomorrow, so job done.